Every night at exactly 3:17 a.m., the room across the hallway began to breathe. Not metaphorically, literally. The walls expanded, the floor pulsed, and if you stood too close, the room would notice you. This is not a story about ghosts. This is a story about a room that was never empty. I moved into the house because it was cheap, and because no one else wanted it. The landlord never showed me the entire place. He stopped at the hallway. "There's one room you won't need," he said casually. I didn't ask why. The house was old, narrow, and unnaturally silent. Sound didn't echo properly. Footsteps felt absorbed, like the walls were padded with flesh instead of bricks. At the end of the hallway was a door with no handle, no lock, no keyhole, just smooth, dark wood, as if it had grown that way. The first night, I heard nothing. The second night, I heard movement, not footsteps, not scratching, breathing, slow, deep, wet. It came from behind the handleless door. I told myself it was pipes. Old houses make noises. Everyone knows that. But pipes don't pause when you stop breathing. At 3:17 a.m., the sound stopped, the exact moment I held my breath. That's when I knew. It was listening. On the third night, a note appeared on my kitchen table. I know I didn't put it there. The paper was yellow, edges torn like it had been ripped from an old notebook. It said only one sentence: "Do not acknowledge the room." No signature, no explanation. That night the breathing was louder. The walls around the door moved, slightly, like a chest rising and falling. At 3:17 a.m. something new happened. The breathing synced with my heartbeat. I pressed my hand against the wall. It was warm, alive. I pulled away immediately, and that's when the whisper started. Closer. Not loud, not threatening, inviting. I spent the rest of the night sitting in my car outside, watching the house. At exactly 3:17 a.m., the hallway light turned on by itself. I broke the first rule. I acknowledged the room. At 3:17 a.m., I stood in the hallway and said out loud, "I know you're there." The breathing stopped. The silence was worse. Then the door blinked. I don't know how else to describe it. The wood folded inward and outward, like eyelids. A vertical line appeared in the center. An eye, massive, wet, unblinking. I couldn't move. I couldn't scream. The whisper returned, but now it was everywhere. "You noticed. Now you must remember." The hallway stretched longer than the house should allow. Behind me, the exit was gone. The room was no longer waiting. It was hungry. I woke up on the hallway floor. Morning sunlight streamed in, normal, calm, forgiving. I searched the house and found a hidden crawl space. Inside were dozens of names carved into the wood. Some crossed out, some unfinished. Mine was there, not carved, growing. Each name had a time next to it. 3:17 a.m. I understood then. The room doesn't kill you. It replaces you. Each person becomes another wall, another breath, another layer. That night, I packed my things. At 3:16 a.m., the door opened. Not outward, inward. I didn't escape. I woke up back in the room, but I wasn't inside it. I was it. I breathe now at 3:17 a.m. I wait. And sometimes, someone notices, like you did. If you're listening to this at night, check the hallway behind you. If there's a door you never noticed before, don't acknowledge it, because rooms that breathe are already aware of you.